Forth between myself and sports byline producer and spot host extraordinaire Dominic Jimenez last night. Did you hear that there NFL Black Monday rap I did yesterday? Waited on that thing in anticipation of John Harbaugh getting the boot in Baltimore until I couldn't wait any longer. And before that thing hit the airwaves in your ears, that's when the news broke. It was bound to. The first commentary I did here way back in October was about St. Lamar needing to come back from injury to save the Ravens season and Harbaugh's job. It almost happened, but change is necessary, and this will benefit two teams, the Ravens and wherever Harbaugh coaches next. First, the Ravens. This season was an absolute mess. That last game against Pittsburgh was the perfect microcosm of the entire year. Flashes of brilliance by a talented roster let down by failed playmaking and play calling. The pressure was on both Harbaugh and quarterback Lamar Jackson leading into the season, which they promptly began 1-5. The Ravens clawed their way back into the race, but they rarely looked like a cohesive unit on either side of the football. Over the past several seasons, the perception of who the Ravens are has become perennial bridesmaids that will blow fourth-quarter leads and suffer high-profile playoff failures. The reported rift between Harbaugh in the locker room, as well as some in the front office, over his support for offensive coordinator Todd Monken is what seems to have been his Waterloo. One of the most noted memories of this season's team will be the Week 16 loss to New England, where Monken didn't run Derrick Henry for the last 13 minutes of the game as the Ravens blew a fourth-quarter lead, a strategy for which Harbaugh was unable to give answers for. But I also believe this move may be a blessing in disguise for Harbaugh. Sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and this season in Baltimore a lot of fan contempt was shown, but those same fans should tip the hat. Even the ones who swear he was just riding a wave created by Brian Billick's teams in the early 2000s. But now that it's over, you have to go back to the days of Weeb Ewbank and Don Shula to find a greater coach in Baltimore than John Harbaugh. I'm sorry, Ted Marchibroda. Over 18 years, Harbaugh averaged 10 regular season wins a year, won 6 division titles, 24 playoff games, and Super Bowl 47. For nearly 2 decades, the Ravens have had a chance every single year, which most teams...
During the grilling season, during the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier that makes sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday 10 to 4 and Saturday 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane, they got gas.
You're listening to WRDB, Western Reserve Digital Broadcasting, Youngstown, Warren, Salem, and around the world. Please stand by for a special presentation of Western Reserve Radio at westernreserveradio.com on the Live 365 network and the Live 365 app.
welcome you to Winterhurst Ice Arena here in Lakewood, Ohio. As Western Reserve Radio 2 and the iMedia 1 Network are proud to bring to you Canton Akron Jets Hockey Friday night edition, and we have a great 1-2 matchup for you tonight. As the Canton Akron Jets make their way to Cuyahoga County, they get ready to take on the number 1 Team Ohio. Team Ohio celebrating their senior night tonight here at Winterhurst. Hello everyone, Jim Craven with you along with the world famous Caitlin Mold high atop Winterhurst Ice Arena. As we get ready for this big matchup here, these two teams met back on December 5th at the Chiller Dublin down in the Columbus area, where the Jets got the 5-1 win over Team Ohio. That at a tournament. Tonight will be their second meeting of the season. Jets, they come in tonight 26-8-1 on the season. Again, ranked number 2. 135 goals for, 50 against, playing well on both sides. They were last in action back last Sunday on January 4th as they took on the Cincinnati Junior Cyclones. They got the 8-0 win over the visitors last Sunday. That would be their second win in the row for the two-game series between those two at the Center Ice Sports Complex there in Jackson Township. Tyler Benson would have a hat trick on that Sunday. They also get goals from Braden LaChance, Deacon Johnson, Ethan Bell, Mason Darras, and Ollie Stagmar would add a shorthanded goal to give the Jets the 8-0 win. Brent Jankowski in net would stop 13 out of 13 shots. Tonight, I believe, we will have the senior out of Poland Seminary High School, Connor Mold, in net. For the Canton Akron Jets, they're coached by Sean Houston, assisted by John Evans, Mike Furlong, and Ethan Everhart. And for Team Ohio, ranked number 1 in the USA Hockey rankings here in the state of Ohio, they come in at 16-6-1, 95 goals for, 43 against. They too were in action last Sunday, and they too took on the Cincinnati Junior Cyclones. Cincinnati making the trip up here and kind of doing the trip all the way around from Canton to Cleveland, back, and then, of course, the trip home to Cincinnati. Not a good weekend for the Cyclones. Team Ohio would knock them off 6-0 last Sunday as well. Cyclones falling in the ratings this week. I believe they fell down to number 8. Nonetheless, Team Ohio with a 6-0 win last Sunday. Team Ohio is coached by Jeff McCarthy. He is assisted by Tom DeRica, Jeff Tuhalski, and Mark Greer. And for the Jets, this will be the only game for them this weekend. They will prepare to head down to Columbus next weekend to participate in a tournament down there as well. The Jets going to be in their white jerseys today with the light blue detail, blue helmets, the navy blue pants with the blue and white stripe, as well as the white socks with the blue, gray, and white stripes. For Team Ohio, they're going to be in their black jerseys with the orange numerals outlined in white, the orange helmet, orange pants, black socks with the orange stripe. Again, they are celebrating their senior night here at Winterhurst. Want to congratulate the Team Ohio seniors, Cooper McCarthy, Ray Epic, Brady Eichmuller, Gavin Drago, and Samuel Pecora. Samuel Pecora from down near the Youngstown area, a senior at Girard High School. Of course, familiar to such players as Will Craven and Connor Mold, who attend Poland High School. Great football rivalry there this year as Girard and Poland put on quite the show in those two meetings, one in the regular season, one in the playoffs, both ending in 1-point losses for the Poland Bulldogs. I'll let you know, over on Western Reserve Radio, Youngstown Phantoms are in action. They are taking on the Des Moines Buccaneers. I believe that's going to be in the second period. Now, last we checked, it was scoreless. But after we're done here, of course, we'll keep you up to date, and either they will join us or we will join them, depending on how fast these games go. But last we knew, the Buccaneers and the Phantoms were scoreless going into the intermission between the first and second period. Of course, all the action brought to you by the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack, over on Western Reserve Radio and City View Sportscast. And, of course, we thank you for joining us on Western Reserve Radio 2. Or if you're listening on westernreserveradio.com, maybe on YouTube at the iMedia 1 Network, and on Facebook, the iMedia 1 Network Youngstown. as the 2025-2026 season rolls on for the Canton Akron Jets. Just about 2.5 minutes left here before puck drop. We're going to step aside for a quick timeout when we come back. Canton Akron Jets hockey for you here on Western Reserve Radio 2, part of the iMedia 1 network.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier. Then make sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
Discount Power Sports LLC is continuing to grow. They offer ATVs, dirt bikes, go-karts, electric bicycles, while offering off-road power sport repair services. Located at 758 North Main Street in Hubbard, right next to the newly renovated Village Tavern. Discount Power Sports LLC also offers financing and accepts all major credit cards. Discount Power Sports LLC, find them online at discountpowersports.biz. Discount Power Sports LLC, where value meets adventure.
Are you ready to join the legacy? This is your chance to become part of something special with the Youngstown Patricians. Honoring the proud football tradition of the Valley, we're on the lookout for talented post-high school athletes who want to make their mark on the field. Whether you're a seasoned high school athlete, college, or former professional player, develop your skills and become part of a team that values hard work, dedication, and community spirit. Don't wait. Begin your path to the gridiron by visiting youngstownpat.com or contacting us on Facebook at the Youngstown Patricians. Be bold, be legendary, join the Youngstown Patricians today.
Your best source for everything hockey is here. The NHL app is your place to get every highlight from every game.
McDavid to the net, score!
Off the ice player content you won't find anywhere else.
You guys have a helmet I could throw on for this?
The most NHL edge stats and advanced analytics and ways to catch up on the game how you want, when you want. When it comes to following the NHL, don't settle for anything else. Hockey is better on the NHL app.
Are you ready to hit the gridiron and make your mark? The Cleveland Cobras are recruiting players and coaches for the upcoming Premier Amateur Football League season. We're looking for passion, grit, and the relentless drive to win. Whether you're a seasoned vet or hungry rookie, your shot starts now. Join a brotherhood, build a legacy, strike with the Cobras. Follow us on Facebook at Cleveland Cobras Football, or for league information, visit PAFLfootball.com to get started today. Team, pride, Cobras.
Someone's got to set the tone out there, boys. Someone's got to set it.
The station that sets the tone for Youngstown Phantoms hockey is Western Reserve Radio. WRDB, The Scourge.
You're listening to Canton Akron Jets hockey on the iMedia 1 Sports Network.
Warm-up period just about over here as we get ready for Friday night hockey here in Lakewood, Ohio. Canton Akron Jets ranked number 2 in the state of Ohio in the USA Hockey rankings. Get ready to take on Team Ohio, ranked number 1. Team Ohio celebrating their senior night. And in a couple of weeks, the Canton Akron Jets will do the same. Team Ohio will return the favor as they will head to the Center Ice Sports Complex on a Saturday night to take on the Canton Akron Jets. Good to have Team Ohio and head coach Jeff McCarthy join us on that Friday night, something they've done the last couple of years as they've shared these moments, these young men playing against each other for the most part for the last 4 or 5 years consistently. Both teams at the nets now as they'll have a last word with their goaltenders. We're trying to wait to see if we can get a starter for Team Ohio in net as the teams now will drop their gear as we're going to step aside for the national anthem. Again, over on Western Reserve Radio, the Youngstown Phantoms in action against the Des Moines Buccaneers. And we will step aside now for the national anthem.
Home of Team Ohio hockey in tonight's contest. Team Ohio versus Canton Akron Jets. Announcing the starting lineup for the Canton Akron Jets. In net, number 57, Connor Moore. Number 9, Ali Stepfire. Number 22, Your starting lineup for Team Ohio Hockey. Announcing the class of 2026 seniors. Number 59, Samuel Picaro. Number 26, Brady Eichmuller. Number 28, Evan Drano. Alternate captain, number 14, Reagan Epic. Drug captain, number 8, Cooper McCarthy. At this time, we ask that you choose riders with your caps, place, playing our national anthem.
Our nation's national anthem and starters for tonight here. Canton Akron Jets, Team Ohio, get ready for their second meeting of the season. Jets with the 5-1 win when they last got together down at in Columbus, as the seniors celebrate senior night here in Lakewood. And it will be Tommy Stewart, number 1, getting to start in net for Team Ohio. Connor Mold getting the start in net right in front of us. He has been sound. The goaltending has been outstanding. He and Brett Jankowski last week both getting wins on Saturday and Sunday. Some work being done here in Lakewood. Some upgrades. 2 sheets of ice right next to each other, divided by panes of glass, so you can actually see over where they're having a public skate. And they can watch the game from where they are. So free admission here for everybody on the public skate. And this will be the only action for the Canton Akron Jets this weekend. Stagmeyer, LaChance, Black, Barbieri, Morrow, all on the ice for the Canton Akron Jets. It'll be Grayson Metzger taking the face-off against the captain, Braden LaChance, to get this one started. Team Ohio will win this one. Mold in the net to our right, Stewart to our left. We are underway here as the Jets get the turnover behind the net of Connor Mold. Send this one around the kick plate to the near side. Team Ohio trying to step in. Jadlow couldn't get to it. Braden LaChance down the near board, though, trying to work his way past Metzger. And he'll work to the right of Stewart. He'll lose the puck. It'll be poked off the stick into the lower left corner. Some contact there. And the puck now tied up against the near board in the Team Ohio zone, offensive zone. And sent back out to center. A chance trying to poke it out. Team Ohio finally going to send this one down behind the goal line to the left of Connor Mold. Picked up by Max Morrow. Morrow, the senior. The former Newark General, now Canton Akron Jet. Great addition for the Jets here so far. As Team Ohio gets a turnover in the neutral zone, they'll head into the zone and take the shot. Puck will go off the boot of a Canton Akron Jet, loose in front of the net. And Mold will cover it up. He'll get the save here. 14 minutes to go here in this first period if you're just joining us. And again, over on Western Reserve Radio, Youngstown Phantoms are also in action, taking on the Des Moines Buccaneers. As Ziff and Gray will take the face-off to the right of Mold in the Jets' defensive zone. Team Ohio taking a shot. It'll go off the chest of Mold. Not much on it. They'll have to try to backhand this one into the net. Again, covered up by the senior out of Poland Seminary High School. Josh Gray with the attempt. Backhanded pitchfork type attempt to sift. And Gray again will take the face off in the Jets defensive zone. Work it to the near side. Pryor sending it out. It'll be returned right back as Craven now on the ice coming from the far side. Sending it out the board, too much on it. It'll get right past nicely and head all the way down ice. And it's going to just be icing here as Team Ohio didn't make much of an effort to get to it. We'll bring this one back down to our right. 13:34 remaining here, first period. We are scoreless. Face off to the right of Mold and going to be sent all the way down ice to the other end. No icing coming up. Team Ohio will pick it up from the net, behind the net of Stewart. That'll be left in the upper left corner. Tanner Duffy trying to clear it out of the zone. Thor Chavold there as well. He'll lose it in the neutral zone. Team Ohio taking the shot off the body of Jack Pryor. Going to float to the near side. Thor Chavold there trying to bank this one off. Was trying to get it out to Sebastian Dabb. Couldn't get it past ball for Team Ohio. Puck loose here. It's Thor. Chavold battling for it. The sophomore out of Jackson High School. Going to tie it up down in the corner. Craven coming in to help. Craven going to loosen it up. Chavold will pick it up and take it to the far side. He'll get it out to Weaver. Weaver try to get through the zone. He'll have his pocket picked. They'll take a shot. And Deacon Johnson will chase this one to the far board. Mold with the save. Again, Pryor trying to get it out of the zone. He'll get it into the neutral zone here. Team Ohio will shoot it right back down. And we're going to get icing coming up against Team Ohio. Clock will stop with 12:38 remaining here in the first period. Face off to the left of Stewart this time. Braden LaChance, the captain, going to take the face off and head over to the near board to the right of Stewart. Tyler Benson there trying to pick it up. Benson with the hat trick last Sunday. He'll come back with a back check, get this one, try to send it back out to center. Chance. Taking the path away, they'll just chip it out. There's Gage Weaver will send it back out to center. We'll get it to Lucas Black. Black getting to the far side. Tyler Benson there for it. Gets it into the offensive zone, and it will have it be set right back out by Team Ohio. Balestrino now out defensively. The chance will step in, knock the puck away from Team Ohio. They'll get it to the far side. Cole McCarthy battling for it. Finally loose to the near side. From the top of the slot, takes a shot wide right of the cage, and it's going to float behind as Gavin Drago will head for it. He'll get it back out to the blue line. Team Ohio taking a shot, trying to get it through traffic. Loose in the circle to the right of Mold. He slides left to right. Gets the save and tries to recover here. Mold losing his balance, but recovered nicely as Balestrino clears this out of the zone. It's going to be icing against Canton Akron. That will slow the action down now as both teams go for a change. And Connor Mold can clean those blades off as he started to lean backwards as if he were going to fall backwards. Recovered nicely and gets the save. Beldaros, Morrow, and Barbieri all out for Canton Akron now. Ready to take the face off against Rossi nicely. Shot right off the draw, and it'll be a glove save by Mold. We'll do it again from the same spot to the right of the Jets netminder. This time, Doris chasing it down ice. Ethan Bell trying to work past Duffy. Takes a shot, going to be wide left. And to the right of Stewart. Nicely working from the right. Tries to take a shot as he goes down, and it's going to be disrupted. He'll go down to the ice, and the puck sent to the far side now. Team Ohio on the rush. They'll set it down into the corner, and it's going to be icing coming up. Close call here. Coach Houston calling for it. He got it. 11:10 remaining here. First frame here on this Friday night. Connor Mold a little banged up back in December. So these two have recovered well. He and Brent Jankowski having great seasons here for the Jets in net. Face off to the left of Stewart. In the Team Ohio's defensive zone. Upper left corner now. Bell will lose it. Team Ohio now trying to work out to center. They'll try to work past Morrow. Max Morrow redirecting it. They'll get a shot off and go wide right of the cage. Puck going to drift and be set to the near side by Jack Barbieri. Barbieri going to bank this one off the board, send it down ice. The closest one to it is Ethan Bell, but it will be Cole McCarthy. And we'll end up with possession for Team Ohio. Take it back out to center. the home team now through center, working to the right. Mold takes a shot, goes off the back of the net. Jack Barbieri there, and it's going to be set back behind the net, and that's going to be Colton Salima trying to work off the right side. He'll take a shot from behind by Morrow, and no call as Morrow take down the Team Ohio player. I believe it's going to be James Sattler that went down. Johnson, Dabb, Dilly, Craven, Pryor. All out for CAK. Face off to the right of Mold. Johnson and Drago playing a little bit of sticks here, but Drago actually going to replace in the circle. We'll take the face-off. Shot from the top of the circle of the right of Mold. He'll stop it, and we'll get a whistle with 10:20 remaining here, first period. We'll get the change here offensively. LaChance, Stagmeyer, and Black on the ice. Braden LaChance, the senior out of Uniontown High School, taking the face-off. Stagmeyer stepping in. Ollie Stagmeyer taking a bump. His head will go off the back of the wall. Doesn't affect him at all. Craven chasing the puck down. Black trying to backhand it out of the zone, and it'll actually be sent down behind the net of Mold. Chased into the corner by Stagmeyer. Stagmeyer going to have to battle Drago for it. He'll chip it off the boards. Drago try to send it back in the slot. Craven going to clear it out. He'll bank it off the boards, up the kick plate, and out to the blue line. Team Ohio from the far side to the right of Mold. He'll push the puck to the right of the net. Not much of a shot. Black going to send this one up into Team Ohio's bench. Help them celebrate tonight. Souvenir for Team Ohio. 9:46 remaining here, first period. We're down in the, if you were looking at the ice, the lower right-hand corner. We're getting a first-hand look at the defensive side of Canton Akron here, as it'll be Dan Siff, the sophomore, taking the face-off. Team Ohio initially won net. Puck loose. Try to get a shot off. Don trying to take a shot, but it'll go off the Canton Akron player. He'll take it around the far side. Puck loose. Turnover for Canton Akron. Gage Weaver with the puck. He'll try to get to the line. Dan Siff pulling up. And Siff taking a shot after Weaver drop passed it to him. And Stewart will stop that one. Dilly, Chavold, and Dabb make their way to the ice for Canton Akron. 9:25 remaining here in the first period. We are scoreless. As Team Ohio will win this one. Try to clear it out of their own defensive zone through center. Balestrino going to take a bump. Chavold going to back him up and send this one right back into the Jets' offensive zone. Jets working from right to left. Team Ohio left to right. Team Ohio working from the right of Mold. Try to work around the corner. Balestrino will take the path away. They'll drop the puck, and Dilly will pick it up. He'll send it around the kick plate towards Chavold. Chavold trying to bank this off the board. Gets it out to Wyatt Dilly. Dilly can't control it, and it'll be sent back to Chavold. Chavold with a nice pass. Getting it out to Sebastian Dabb. Dabb taking the shot. Wide right of Stewart. Puck from around the far right corner now. For Chavold trying to keep this in. Sail out to center. And Team Ohio will pick it up as CAK will have to clear the zone. Wyatt Dilly first back in there, putting some pressure on. As Cooper McCarthy will take the shot, try to work right into the slot, swept away by Mold, over to Gage Weaver, up the far board. And again, it'll be sent across the face of Mold. Out to the blue line, Dilly will clear it out to center, and Team Ohio will have to vacate. Barbieri now sending it to the far side to Weaver. Gage Weaver, the senior out of Strasburg, Ohio, sends it to the near side. Cooper McCarthy on the pressure for Team Ohio. Puck tied up against the near board. Out of our angle, actually. So they'll be right in front of the Team Ohio bench. Let's get moving to the far side now. Out to center, Team Ohio clearing it. And they'll send it down behind the net of Mold. Connor Mold now going to work from behind the net. He'll play it. Send it around the back of Max Morrow and back out to center. Tyler Benson trying to chase it down, but Team Ohio will have it. They'll try to clear it back out to center, but Max Morrow again there. As he tried to feed it to Tyler Benson. It'll go off to stick of Benson and out to Cooper McCarthy on the far side. McCarthy clearing it back out to center. It'll go off to stick of Metzger and back to Max Morrow. One of the defensemen, first-year Canton Akron Jet, former Newark General. And it'll be now Ollie Stagmeyer from the upper left corner, working from the left of Stewart. Trying to find somebody. Top block, takes a shot. Stewart stops it. Redirects it on the near board. Morrow. Going to chase this one down the ice. Nicely going to get to it first. He'll take a bump from Metzger. Nicely, though, will rebound right back to his feet. And Barbieri chipping it back out to center. He'll take a shot from Metzger, but Metzger not going to win that one, fighting outside of his weight class. Team Ohio back into the zone now to the right of Mold. Siff in the way. He'll redirect his puck just to the right of Mold. Connor Mold sweeping it back to the circle to his left. Dan Siff now working through center. Let's try to get it to nicely from the right of Stewart. Tried to take a shot, couldn't get through traffic. Craven making his way to the ice now. He'll be out on the blue line on the near point. And down to the low left corner for CAK. Haven't had many great looks here so far prior. Trying to keep it into the zone. Team Ohio going to back in this one, back out to center. Jets will have to vacate. Canton Akron trying to set it back down, but it's going to be kept at center by Team Ohio. Now coming in the zone, odd man rush. It'll be Epic. It'll just send it down as Team Ohio will go for a change. Canton Akron with possession. Jack Pryor sending it out to center. He'll send it all the way down. No icing. This one will sail to the right of Stewart in net. Puck working to the right again. Craven stepping up one-on-one now. He'll pass this one out the center. Jack Pryor defensively. Craven going to the far side, trying to pick up the far man. That will be Cooper McCarthy. McCarthy was looking for a shot from the right of Mold. And the puck sent high over the head of Connor Mold onto the ice and back to the near boards. Deacon Johnson trying to loosen up. Chavold stepping in. It went up in the air. Chavold trying to find it. And now Johnson has it. And the tenacious Team Ohio defense will send it back down deep into the Jets' defensive zone. Wyatt Dilly trying to send this one down ice. Took a half-hearted shot from Justin Larson. Larson, I think, got the worst of that. CAK at center now. As Craven will go to the bench, he'll be replaced. Tyler Benson taking a shot wide left of the cage, up into the netting, and the clock will stop with 5:05 remaining here in the first period. We are scoreless here so far. Jets' most productive time have been in the second and third period, so just need to get a little work in here when you're playing the number one team. As we'll have the face-off for the Jets. It'll be an offensive zone draw for CAK. Tyler Benson trying to get the shot off, sail back out the center. Shot from blue line, puck loose, sticks up in the air, and we'll get a whistle with 5 minutes even left. First frame. Face-off this time will come to the left of Tommy Stewart. McCarthy, Ray Epic, Brady Eichmueller, Gavin Drago, and Samuel Pecora. All seniors for Team Ohio tonight, celebrating their 4 years here. Team Ohio now with some speed into the zone, trying to work in, and they're going to be back checked by Ollie Stagmeyer. Eichmueller couldn't handle the puck. Gray now tried to step in. Gage Weaver now will take it to the far side. Banked this one off the boards, and he was looking for Tyler Benson. Benson going to fight for it. And Team Ohio win this one. Big shot coming in from the captain, Braden LaChance. He had the puck for a moment. It'll be redirected off the stick of Eichmueller, and Team Ohio now taking a shot. Bad save by Mold. It'll go into the upper right corner. Eichmueller will go down. Stagmeyer will try to clear it out to center, and Team Ohio will pick it up at the blue line near their defensive zone. Now Balestrino sending it out down ice. It'll go off the stick of a CAK player. That'll be Braden LaChance. He'll head to the bench. Balestrino, the sophomore out of out of Mineral Ridge High School. CAK trying to get out of the zone. Balestrino sending it all the way down. Team Ohio picking this one up behind Stewart, getting pressure from Nicely. Again in the upper left corner. Back and forth between these two teams here. 3:48 left here, first period, no score. Mason Darris going to pull this one loose from the pack in the upper left corner. Darris stepping in again, making sure it's loose. Siff there as well. Team Ohio now down the near side, into the zone, trying to get past Barbieri. Drago tried to take the shot, went off the boot of Barbieri. Back out to Nicely. Nicely on the near side, looking for the puck. And Epic from the top of the slot, trying to get past Barbieri, tries a backhand shot. Glove save by Mold. 3:23 remaining here. First period. Face off now to the left of Mold. Lehman to take this one. LaChance from the far side. Send it to the far side. Barbieri chipping this one high up into the air, out to center. And it'll be taken by Tyler Benson. Benson will get the quick shot off, and a blocker side save by Tommy Stewart. Puck in the lower left corner here. Get some contact. Get the crowd a little bit excited. They'll still work from behind the net of Team Ohio. LaChance spinning around, taking a shot. Actually head behind the net and near the benches. As Team Ohio now will bring it through center. However, Barbieri working his way up, trying to get it past Cantini. Puck down, back down into the Jets' defensive zone as Max Morrow will bring it out to the blue line. Send it off the far board. Lucas Black there, the senior out of West Branch High School. Puck off the right side of the net. And LaChance coming in for the pressure, looking for somebody in the slot. Pass redirected to the near side. And another shot coming from the right side of Stewart. He'll be set in the upper left corner. From the far side, Barbieri keeping it in the zone. 2:10 left here as we'll get the whistle. No score. Jets coming in after 2 wins last week against Cincinnati, as did Team Ohio. Quite the trip for the Cincinnati Junior Cyclones. We'll have the offensive zone draw for the Jets. That'll be Dab taking the face off. Puck in the sail out to center. Team Ohio into the zone. Craven one-on-one, taking him to the far side. Trying to get gone all the way out. They'll have to send it back out to the point. Team Ohio taking a shot. Won't go through traffic. Into the circle to the left of Mold. Gone again. Working back out to the point. Work it back behind the zone. Gray trying to wrap around. Mold will work left to right. Have it stopped by Mars. And it's going to go in. The rebound shot by Nolan Gahn. And Team Ohio takes a 1-0 lead with 1:41 remaining here in the first period. Number 15, Nolan Gahn with the goal for Team Ohio. The Jets trail 1-0. Their meeting last time, the Jets get the 5-1 win. Face off from center. Craven banking this one off the boards into the Jets' offensive zone. They try to bring it back out. Team Ohio again, sending it all the way down off the boards. Jack Pryor there to the right of Mold, sending this right back to Team Ohio. Out at center, they'll try to do it again. Send it to the near side. Craven one-on-one. He'll take a shot, redirected off the stick of Epic. Puck loose, swept away by Mold, and then cleared by Doris out to center. Cooper McCarthy had it. Doris stepped in, took it away from him. Has Ethan Bell in the slot. Takes a shot. Bell couldn't get the rebound shot. He'll go down. Puck from behind the net again. Team Ohio trying to desperately clear it out of the zone, and finally they'll send this one up, but it'll head up into the, heading on the far side into the glass, if you will. The clock will stop. 47.9 seconds remaining here in the first period. Face off in the Jets offensive zone to the left of Stewart. Black, Weaver, LaChance, Balestrino, and Stagmeyer all on the ice for Canton Akron. He's off to the left here. LaChance will take it. Team Ohio will win this one. Can't get it past LaChance, though. Black banking this one off the board, keeping it in the Jets' offensive zone. LaChance spinning around, trying to send it down the boards. Team Ohio, they're going to redirect it down the ice. Connor Mold says icing, but Weaver going to backhand this one to the near board. Cantini there. He'll take it for Team Ohio. Take a sweeping shot, but it'll go wide right. No danger for Connor Mold. Weaver from behind Mold now from the far side. Sending up the board, tried to send it out to Stagmeyer. Too much on the pass. And Team Ohio will pick it up in their own defensive zone where they will reset. Slot down by Lucas Black at center. And Team Ohio, though, back into the zone. Takes a shot. And a blocker side save by the senior out of Poland Seminary. And we'll get the buzzer for the end of the first period here in Lakewood after one. Jets trail Team Ohio by a score of 1-0. We'll step aside for a timeout. You're listening to Canton Akron Jets Hockey on Western Reserve Radio 2, part of the iMedia 1 network.
Your best source for everything hockey is here. The NHL app is your place to get every highlight from every game.
McDavid to the net, score!
Off the ice player content you won't find anywhere else.
You guys have a helmet I could throw on for this?
The most NHL edge stats and advanced analytics and ways to catch up on the game how you want, when you want. When it comes to following the NHL, don't settle for anything else. Hockey is better on the NHL app.
Village Tavern's been a beloved local landmark. Village Tavern's been a beloved local landmark in Hubbard, Ohio for nearly a century, and now it's better than ever. Recently renovated and still serving up the same warm hospitality, the Village Tavern is your go-to spot for great food, cold drinks, and a laid-back atmosphere. Whether you're stopping in for dinner, catching up with friends, or just looking to relax, you'll enjoy a full menu of American favorites, rotating drink specials, and friendly service that makes every visit memorable. Be sure to visit the Village Tavern at 746 North Main Street in Hubbard, right next to Repair That Glass. To learn more, go to villagetavern3.com.
The stations that are always ahead of the game. Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast. Youngstown, Ohio.
You're listening to Canton Akron Jets Hockey on the iMedia 1 Sports Network.
We'll flip sides of the ice. Tommy Stewart will be right in front of us. Connor Mold will head down to the far side, to our left. And the Jets, after one, trail by a score of 1-0. Nolan Gahn, the Team Ohio forward, getting the goal here on senior night. Grayson Metzger to take the face-off. It's Braden LaChance. Canton Akron now moving left to right. Team Ohio moving right to left. And we are underway here. Second period action. Jets trying to get on the score sheet here is Lucas Black trying to send us off the board to the near side. Gets it out to LaChance. LaChance trying to work around. A couple of Team Ohio defenders will send it to the near side. Stagmeyer looking for somebody to feed into the slot. Was looking for LaChance. Had a good look. Couldn't connect on the pass, though. Team Ohio now back out to center where Canton Akron will send it all the way back down to the right of Stewart. Stewart now watching it as it will head out to Cole McCarthy. McCarthy delivering a shot on the Lucas Black. Shot on goal! Stagmeyer with the redirect! And the Canton Akron Jets tie this one up. 14:23 left. Second period. We have a 1-1 game here between number 1 and number 2. In true Jets fashion, they get on the board here in the second period. They get the goal back from Team Ohio. 1-1 is your score. Josh Gray, Sebastian Dabb for the draw at center. Excuse me, that'll be Mason Doris on the draw for CAK. Canton Akron will win this one. Morrow banking it off the boards now down to the right of Stewart. Send this one down to McCarthy. Cooper McCarthy. McCarthy from the left of Stewart will send it back out to center. And scooped up by Max Morrow. Morrow, they're going to have it taken away. Shot from the right of Connor Mold. Puck loose in front. Battle going on, and I believe Connor Mold will cover this one up. Traffic in front of the net of Connor Mold. As Craven and Pryor will come out defensively for the Jets. 14 minutes left here, first period. Thanks to Mark Means for keeping an eye on us back there in Niles, Ohio. Apparently we are a little hot over on Western Reserve Radio 2. Face-off to the left of Mold. Mason Dars taking the draw for Canton Akron. Back out to the near side. Redirected it out to center. Nicely. Tried to step in. Couldn't get there fast enough. Ruff will have this one. He'll send it down to the left of Mold. He'll cover it up, and we'll get the whistle with 13:47 left here in the second period. We have a 1-1 score. Ollie Stagmeyer adding the goal for CAK as we'll have the draw in the Jets defensive zone to the left of Mold. Puck loose here, good head to the near side. Team I will have it. McCarthy will send it down. Craven head to the near board, try to sweep it away. And back out to center. Sent back into the zone. Craven stepping and taking a path away. Shot off, but it's going to go really wide right of the cage. No danger there for Canton Akron. Craven now trying to swing around, back this one out. He'll actually send it into the bench of Team Ohio. Clock will stop. 13:18 remaining here in period number 2 in this second meeting between these two teams. Puck loose to the near side now. Canton Akron trying to clear it out of the zone. McCarthy will have it at center. That'll be Cooper McCarthy. The back of the net. Balestrino swinging around, trying to get it up the board to the right of Mold. Try to clear out finally. CAK will get this one out. They'll try to work it past Duffy down behind the goal line to the left of Stewart. That'll be Deacon Johnson working into the zone. Weaver from the far side battling against Cooper McCarthy. Weaver now with the puck, looking for somebody in the slot. Nobody there. He'll have to bring it around, and he'll head back in the other direction. He'll take a bump, and Weaver will get back up immediately and tie this one up against the boards. Puck sailing back out to center. It will drift slowly to Connor Mold. And sent by the CAK defenseman out to center. We'll get a whistle here. Contact down there. We couldn't see from our angle. We have a blind spot. And do we have our first penalty coming up of the night? And apparently we do. Well, actually, Sebastian Dabb headed to the bench. Okay, so this is a penalty coming up on Team Ohio. Again, we were kind of in a blind spot from where that action was here, so we'll see if we can get a signal from the official. Brady Eichmueller going to head to the box for the first penalty of the night. 2 minutes. Again, no signal here, so more the face-off to the left of Stewart. And Team Ohio will clear this one down to the other end. Stagmeyer chasing it down. Mold tried to send it out. Picked up by Team Ohio out of the slot. Looking for the shorthanded goal. They'll send it back out to center. And it'll be Cole McCarthy setting it up as he'll send it to the far side, upper left corner. Picked up by Canton Akron. They'll try to bring it out of their own defensive zone through center. He'll backhand it. Again, a drop pass to Sif. Sif trying to set up the power play unit here as Dars will pick it up from behind the net of Stewart. Patiently, back and forth is Dars. Out to Sif at the circle. Sif back out to the blue line to Weaver. Weaver taking the shot through traffic. Loose, swallowed up by Tommy Stewart. 11:36 to go here in the second period. Minute 18 left on the man advantage for Canton Akron. Braden LaChance setting up for the draw. It's Josh Gray to the right of Stewart. Weaver sending it to Sif. Sif tried to send it back to Weaver, and it was sent down ice by Josh Gray. Weaver will have to race him to it. And again, Sif now back through center. Sending it to the near board, gets it to LaChance. LaChance from the right of Stewart, working behind the net. Was trying to get it to Black. Black ran into traffic. Tried to feed it to Stagmeyer. Stagmeyer looking for a second goal of the night, but too many black jerseys. From the circle, Sif takes a shot. Stopped by Stewart initially. Back out to the blue line. Weaver taking the shot. And it's goal. Went off the post and stopped.
Come on, I went in!
Stopped by Tommy Stewart. There was an argument that it went in. And they're going to say no goal with 11:03 remaining here. Second period. 45 seconds left on the man advantage for CAK. Braden LaChance and Grayson Metzger. For the draw. So no goal here for Canton Akron. LaChance going to be thrown out of the circle now. Ziff going to replace him. Dan Ziff, the sophomore, sending it out to LaChance. The captain sending back out to the blue line. Back down to LaChance in the circle to the right of Stewart. Back out to the blue line. Takes a shot through traffic. High and left of the cage. Cole McCarthy trying to clear this one out of the zone. He'll get it out the center past Stagmeyer. And it'll be Jack Pryor that'll chase this one down to the left of Connor Mold. He'll get some pressure from Grayson Metzger, CAK. With one more opportunity here, about 18 seconds left here on the man advantage. And Team Ohio clearing it down ice with 10 seconds left on the Jets power play. Puck in the upper left corner to the left of Mold. Back out to center. CAK with one last breath here on this power play. Stagmeyer into the zone. He'll have it swept off his stick. Stagmeyer, though, going to recover. He'll have to battle past McCarthy into the slot. Looking for LaChance. LaChance trying to scoop it in. And Stewart going to cover it up as we will clear the penalty here. 10:08 remaining here, second period. Jets and Team Ohio tied at 1. Everything you would expect between a 1-2 matchup here. Two teams that know each other very well, as Salima and Sebastian Dabb, the senior out of Highland High School, take the face-off to the left of Stewart. Gone now. Through center, trying to get past Morrow. Gone with the only goal of the night for Team Ohio. He'll take a bump into the boards. Morrow having him take a seat. And now CAK through center. Trying to work past Jadlos is Sebastian Dabb. He only knocked off his stick, but recovered on the far side. Dabb going to try to drop it out to the blue line. Couldn't get a direct pass. And now set down into the corner right in front of us to the left of Stewart as Wyatt Dilly will send this one back out to the circle. Team Ohio through center. Trying to feed it. Jack Barbieri there. Taking away the opportunity. Puck to the left of Connor Mold in the upper left corner. Body's going down here, and the puck will sail slowly into the Jets' offensive zone. Chased down by Team Ohio, kept in the zone by Wyatt Dilly. Dilly, the junior out of Jackson High School, as Tyler Benson comes onto the ice, keeps it into the zone, but it's going to be swept out by Jack Jadlos. Whistle coming up here, and we're going to have an offside. We'll bring it back out to center. Puck will thrown in from the benches. Well, 9:04 remaining here, second period. Grayson Metzger taking the face-off against Braden LaChance. Our possession here at center. We bounced around. Lucas Black finally trying to drop past it. And it'll be tipped down into the slot in front of Stewart, but swept away by McCarthy. High in the air, kept in the zone. And now pushed out by McCarthy. Cooper McCarthy down the near board, working to the right of Connor Mold. Takes a shot, blocker side save by Mold. Contact against the board, puck still loose, swept away by Mold again. CAK now on the rush, 2-on-1 if they hurry. Into the zone, Black feeds it off. LaChance takes a shot, shoulder save by Tommy Stewart. And we'll have some contact down here. We'll get a whistle. And the clock will stop with 8:24 remaining in the second period. 1-1 is your score. Try to get you an update from the Cavelli Center in downtown Youngstown. They're taking on the Des Moines Buccaneers. The face-off to the left of Stewart. Team Ohio trying to clear it out. McCarthy. That'll be Cole McCarthy trying to get it through center. It'll be bounced around and set down by Joey Weiland. We'll get a whistle offside coming up against Team Ohio. Clock will stop with 8:10 remaining here in the second period. Lots of hockey action coming up here in the coming months as the Phantoms get into the peak of their season, as are the Canton Akron Jets. They will look to get back to the Ohio Cup to defend their title from last year. Interestingly enough, in that tournament, the only loss they had was to Team Ohio. Contact down as the puck will sail out the center. Team Ohio now, be McCarthy. Trying to send it through, redirected by Mason Doris. Doris going to chase it, and it'll be sent back to the near right corner. McCarthy going to send this out the center, chased down by Gage Weaver. And center on the kick plate on the near side is Rossi nicely. Try to feed it forward, try to get it to Doris, but now redirected, and it's going to be Gray. Gray going to lose the puck. He'll have his pocket picked, and we're going to get an elbow call coming up against is that going to be Rossi nicely headed to the box. So nicely going to be called for an elbow. With 7:33 remaining here, first period, Jets will go to their first penalty kill of the night. Jets 0 for 1 on the power play. This will be the first power play of the night for Team Ohio. So 7:33 remaining here. Nicely in the box for 2 minutes. Team Ohio from the left of Mold trying to work it around. Lucas Black in the lower left corner trying to tie this one up. Try to get it back out to the blue line. Out waiting for that is Cooper McCarthy. He'll keep it into the zone. And Black will send this one down. Didn't get all of it. It'll end up in front of Tommy Stewart. Picked up by Cole McCarthy and brought in, that'll be Cooper McCarthy brought back into the zone. Pryor's trying to send it around. Shot by McCarthy. Will head into the shin guard of Pryor. Back out to the blue line. A chance there to harass him. Team Ohio working into the circle to the left of Mold. Swept away. And now Lucas Black will backhand it out to center. Or Cole McCarthy will drift back into his own defensive zone. Try to get the pass over to Metzger. And now a shot from the top of the circle pad. Saved by Connor Mold. Rebound shot going to go wide left. From the Jets' defensive zone. CAK trying to get it out the center. They'll clear it. Looking for the short-handed goal. LaChance working to the inside. Trying to get past Gavin. Takes a shot. Loose in front of the net. And looking for a secondary shot. But Lucas Black couldn't get there in time. LaChance taking some time off this with 42 seconds remaining on the man advantage for Team Ohio. We'll get a whistle. I believe they're going to call a high sticking coming up against Team Ohio. They'll bring this one down into the Jets' offensive zone. Draw to come to the right of Tommy Stewart. 38 seconds remaining on the man advantage for Team Ohio. Dan Siff to take the face-off for Canton Akron. He'll take this one against Josh Gray. Canton Akron sending this one down behind the goal line to the near side. McCarthy working it up the near board. He'll try to clear it out to center. He'll feed this one all the way out to Josh Gray. Gray couldn't handle it. Max Morrow there to give him a hard time. Back out to center. Cole McCarthy had an opportunity at it. And it'll be Siff tenaciously try to send this over to Ollie Stagmeyer. And couldn't get it through there as Ruff tried to get back into the Team Ohio offensive zone. Team Ohio now from the blue line. Trying to work this one back into the zone. Galvin sending it down to the left of Mold. Tied up against the near board. Penalty cleared now. We're back to 5-on-5. 5:27 remaining here in the second period. We'll get a whistle on for icing. We are tied 1-1. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. Dab, Chavold, and Deacon Johnson on the ice for Canton Akron. They'll make their way out. The defensive zone of the Jets. Deacon Johnson trying to sweep this one out the center. Gets it out to Thor Chavold. Chavold working here, trying to work past two black jerseys. It'll go off the skate of Joey Weiland, and in the upper right corner where it'll be tied up. Pulled out of the pack by Salima and then redirected back into the Jets defensive zone out the center where Cantini waited for it. Canton Akron will get to it first. Working from the near boards now. Team Ohio trying to clear it out the center. CAK drifting back out as he'll take possession. Takes a shot, going to go off the boot. Cole McCarthy. Team Ohio through center. Cantini couldn't get through the traffic. Puck redirected down to the right of Stewart. 4:35 remaining second period. Puck loose from center. That's going to be Salima working through there from the left of Mold. Trying to work past Morrow. Puck redirected. Get back out to center. CAK with the puck now to the inside. And we're going to get a whistle. And I don't know what the whistle was. So it was a 3-on-1 for Benson. I thought Benson was the only Jet in the zone, but okay, offside. We'll go there, I guess. Shot from the circle to the left. A shot! Rebound shot by Benson doesn't go. Goes wide right. Stagmeyer stepping in to reach. But it'll be Team Ohio to reach in. And we're going to have some contact. And a skerfuffle down behind the net as Lucas Black will go down. He and Cole McCarthy tied up. And I think both of them are going to go. Excuse me. That's going to be Tyler Benson that goes down. And the officials, I think, pointing to both parties to head to the box. So Cole McCarthy and Tyler Benson will have matching penalties as they head to the box. 3:57 remaining here, second period. Scores 1-1. Start of the third period at the Cavelli Center in downtown Youngstown. The Phantoms have a 2-1 lead over the Des Moines Buccaneers. Both teams will be back in action tomorrow night with a 6:05 start on Western Reserve Radio. The voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack. Great seats still available. Call 330-747-PUCK, 747-7825. Come out and watch the future stars of the National Hockey League. Of course, lots of new names heading to the NHL. As now the officials will explain this to both sides. I believe we will have the matching penalties. Tyler Benson, Cole McCarthy will take a timeout. Shots on goal up on our scoreboard shows 25-24 in favor of Team Ohio. We will see what the world famous Kayla Mold says about that. She is picky on her shots. Officials doing some housekeeping. As it will still be 5-on-5, I believe. Okay, so we have 23-18 in favor of Team Ohio. We have 25-24 on the scoreboard. Either way, slight advantage for Team Ohio, but we are all knotted up at one. I don't know what the delay is as the officials are talking to Jeff McCarthy and crew over on the Team Ohio bench. And we have just under 4 minutes to play here, second period. Also, I am told Indiana Hoosiers with a 28-7 lead over the Oregon Ducks, if I am correct on this. And that is at near the end of the first half in the Chick-fil-A Bowl. Have to thank my brother, the other Will Craven, who is, interestingly enough, sitting with the mighty Quincy and Queso. Checking out Indiana and Oregon. Indiana. Kirk Zignetti and crew over there with the Hoosiers, and I don't know what the delay is here. The penalties were called, and I don't know how much more explanation needs to be had, as they will be matching penalties here. All right, 3:57 remaining here in the second period. We'll step aside for a quick timeout. You're listening to Canton Akron Jets hockey here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia One network.
Discount Power Sports LLC is continuing to grow. They offer ATVs, dirt bikes, go-karts, electric bicycles, while offering off-road power sport repair services. Located at 758 North Main Street in Hubbard, right next to the newly renovated Village Tavern. Discount Power Sports LLC also offers financing and accepts all major credit cards. Discount Power Sports LLC. Find them online at discountpowersports.biz. Discount Power Sports LLC, where value meets adventure.
Face-off just outside the Jets' offensive zone. CAK with the puck. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Takes a shot to it'll go wide left. The attempt by Jack Barbieri. Sip recovers it, tried to feed it to Weaver, and it'll be redirected in the lower right corner. Barbieri there first for CAK. He'll take a bump, go down, and he's still on top of the puck. Backhands us into the corner. And it will be Cooper McCarthy that will send this one down ice. Coach Houston trying to get some bodies off the ice, replace it with some fresh ones. Stagmeyer from behind the net will drop this one for Braden LaChance. LaChance trying to work up ice, almost got tripped. But the CAK offense into the zone now, takes a shot. Stop by Stewart. A nice stop by Tommy Stewart for Team Ohio. Weaver backhanding this, but it's going to go to Team Ohio. Dara stepped in to try to recover it. And Team Ohio now will bring it through Metzger. Tried to work it in the zone. He'll have his pocket picked and resent back out to center. Stagmeyer from the far side trying to get past McCarthy. Stagmeyer looking for somebody in the slot. Tried to get LaChance. LaChance is going to bounce it into the upper right corner. Braden LaChance thought he had somebody behind him, but got some clear time to work. And the puck on the near board now is Dan Sipp. We'll try to keep it in the zone for CAK. He'll work against Gray. So the far side now, Weaver. From the circle to the right of Stewart, backhanding this out to Braden LaChance. LaChance at the blue line. He'll walk the blue line, send it into the slot. Try to set it down low, but was sent high in the air by Gray. Now up against the board behind the net of Stewart. Gavin and Doris battling for it, and Team Ohio will send this one all the way down. No icing going to come up here as now Ollie Stagmeyer will chase this one all the way down. Chavold and Dab will make it to the ice, as well as Rossi nicely. Jack Pryor also headed to the ice. Stagmeyer through center to the near board. Has McCarthy in front of him. Tries to work to the inside. Takes a shot. It's going to go wide left. Working from the left side of Stewart. Shot it to the left side. And Dab from the top of the slot takes a shot. Redirected off the post. Still loose. And it goes in! Thor Chabot, the sophomore out of Jackson High School, gives the Jets a 2-1 lead with 1:45 remaining here in the second period. Plenty of work in front of the net. As the Jets take a 2-1 lead. 1:45 remaining here, second period. Salima to take the face-off at center against Sebastian Dab. Canton Akron to win this. Chabot remaining on the ice. He'll send this one back to Dab. Dab working to the inside. Has a shot. Takes it. Stop. Pad save. And it's going to rebound shot. Chabot with his second goal. And they're going to say no goal. They're going to say it was frozen. And I don't know about that one. They're going to take that second goal away from Thor Chabot. The puck was loose. An inadvertent whistle by the officials. They're going to say he had the puck stopped and it was loose. And I don't know about that one, but I do know that will rob Thor Chabot of his second goal within 10 seconds. And a very unhappy Dad corner here.
And good cross, right? Very good cross, right?
A less than stellar call, as judged by the Canton Akron Jets Dad's crew down here. But the official now trying to explain it to all five, and Craven's shoulders dropped basically and told him whatever. All right, 1:33 remaining here in a very fun game, second period. Jets with a 2-1 lead. Face off to the right of Tommy Stewart now. Lucas Black to take this one against Metzger. He'll take it in the Jets offensive zone. Official now going to throw Black out of the circle. He'll be replaced by Ollie Stagmeyer. And Stagmeyer had it. Craven going to keep this one in the zone. Redirected. And for Team Ohio, it'll be McCarthy taking a bump from Black. Puck out to center. Jets will have to vacate. Now picked up by Team Ohio. Through center. Back to the far side. Got it out to Drago. Drago working from the right side of Mold. Have the puck swept away into the lower left corner. Craven mirroring Connor Mold. He'll take the puck to the far side. Craven working off the far board. Through center. Ship this one off. It'll go off the official. Out to center. Black working in there. Craven backhands. Loose. And Craven digging, trying to get there. And 3 black jerseys there. Craven's just going to push them all out. And they're going to try to reset as Jadlos will send this one out to center for Team Ohio. Nolan gone down the near side. Chased by Tyler Benson. Have the puck stuck back there. It'll be Metzger trying to take the shot. It'll be off a boot of a Canton Akron player. And the Team Ohio will drift back into the zone. It'll be Galvin. And he tried to get it out to center. Picked up by Ethan Bell. We're going to get a whistle as Stagmeyer had his skate tied up with a stick. I don't know if that was it or it was Metzger that was trying to trip him up. Let's see if we get some clarification here why we got the whistle. Maybe an offside. It was close to the line. Both teams will go for a change. Okay. Ollie Stagmeyer headed to the box for interference. .2 seconds left here, second period. I believe there's going to be an ice cut between second and third frame. Face off now to come to the right of Connor Mold as Team Ohio will go to their second power play of the night. They'll drift back in their defensive zone. Galvin trying to send it up the near board. Get it out to center. And we're going to get a whistle offside by Team Ohio. Clock will stop with 18.8 seconds left. Second period, 1:49 left on the man advantage to Team Ohio. Ohio going to win this one. They'll work into the zone to the right of Mold. Back out to the blue line. McCarthy waiting, but send it back down low again. It'll be Salima with it. Take a half-hearted shot. Stopped by Mold. Work behind the net now as Jack Pryor will step in, try to clear it out of the zone. And that will bring us to the end of the second period here in Lakewood. After 2, we've got a good one. Canton Akron will take a 2-1 lead into the break. However, we start the third period. They will be on the penalty kill for the first minute 31. We're going to step aside for a timeout. We come back. We'll give you the numbers. Talk a little Phantoms hockey, and we will get you ready for third period action here in Lakewood. You are listening to Canton Akron Jets hockey here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia One Network.
Watch this. Watch this.
Let's face it, what a time to be making a hockey show.
Nice. Just when I thought last year couldn't be topped. Let's know what they're in for here. Here we are.
How scared are you guys? How scared are you?
What keeps you motivated?
I think winning. I don't really know any different.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. And they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Okay, what are you wearing right now?
Nothing.
That's right. So mommy's going to teach you how to dress yourself. Underwear always comes first, name tag at the back, then pants, then shirt. Get the first button in the right hole or you have to start all over. Socks going first, then shoes right on right, left on left. With shoelaces, just take the ends, cross them over, switch the loops, the rabbit goes down the hole, pull tight, and you're left with bunny ears. Got it? Why are your pants on your head?
Most parenting's hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush their teeth is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain. Visit 2min2x.org to find out more. A message from the Partnership for Healthy Mouths, Healthy Lives, and the Ad Council.
How's it going? I'm having a stroke. Are you going to shake my hand? I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear. Look for FAST. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911 immediately. Know the sudden signs. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
The Storks are bringing me a baby brother! We can do this together!
All right, let's go. Storks know how to keep kids safe. Do you? What?
Oh my gosh, you don't know!
I know.
You don't! Oh man, you laugh when you're uncomfortable.
No. Making sure your child is in the right car seat is one of the steps to safer travel.
I will rock this!
You will rock this! To know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size, visit safercar.gov/the right seat. Cool. Very cool. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Village Tavern's been a beloved local landmark in Hubbard, Ohio for nearly a century, and now it's better than ever. Recently renovated and still serving up the same warm hospitality, the Village Tavern is your go-to spot for great food, cold drinks, and a laid-back atmosphere. Whether you're stopping in for dinner, catching up with friends, or just looking to relax, you'll enjoy a full menu of American favorites, rotating drink specials, and friendly service that makes every visit memorable. Be sure to visit the Village Tavern at 746 North Main Street in Hubbard, right next to Repair That Glass. To learn more, go to villagetavern3.com. Are you ready to hit the gridiron and make your mark? The Cleveland Cobras are recruiting players and coaches for the upcoming Premier Amateur Football League season. We're looking for passion, grit, and the relentless drive to win. Whether you're a seasoned vet or hungry rookie, your shot starts now. Join a brotherhood, build a legacy, strike with the Cobras. Follow us on Facebook at Cleveland Cobras Football, or for league information, visit TAFLfootball.com to get started today. Team Pride Cobras.
The stations that always keep you in the zone.
I love it.
It's awesome.
Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast, Youngstown, Ohio.
You're listening to Canton Akron Jets hockey on the iMedia One Sports Network.
Ice cut time here in Lakewood after 2. Canton Akron Jets take a 2-1 lead into the break. Shots on goal. We're going to go with our numbers as Team Ohio out shooting Canton Akron 24-21. However, there's a discrepancy up on the board. It says Canton Akron is out shooting Team Ohio 31-27. 2-1 is your score here. Would be Team Ohio that would get on the board first, as it would be Nolan Gahn that would bury one for Team Ohio to give them 1-0 lead in the first period. That comes with 1:41 left in that first frame. With 14:23 left in the second period, Ollie Stagmeyer with a rebound shot. He would tie that game. He would tie this game up at 1 apiece. And then with 1:45 left in the second period, Thor Chavold gets the goal, gives the Jets the 2-1 lead. Now 10 seconds later, he put the puck in the net again. However, the officials waved that one off. I believe they claimed that Tommy Stewart had that one tied up. However, to us, we had a bird's eye view right down the red line, and it looked like that puck was just sitting there. The officials didn't see it. We'll call it an inadvertent whistle. That goal was waved off. We head to the break. 2-1 in favor of the Canton Akron Jets. Down at the Cabelli Center in downtown Youngstown, the Youngstown Phantoms and the Des Moines Buccaneers are now tied at 3 in the third period. Their first game of a weekend series. The Phantoms and the Buccaneers will be back in action tomorrow night. 6:05 puck drop there at the Cabelli Center. 5:45 airtime for Western Reserve Radio, and the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack. I encourage you to get down there to see stars, future stars of the National Hockey League. Call 330-747-PUCK, 747-7825. Come down for a great, fun, affordable night at the Cabelli Center. You see some great hockey action. I promise you, you will enjoy it. Again, this year we have had several former Youngstown Phantoms make their NHL debut. So take the opportunity to come down and check these guys out. They are absolutely amazing on the ice. Shout out to Steve and Casey Furtick down there at the Cabelli Center. They're checking out the Phantoms, the season ticket holders there out by the Huntington Lounge. We know Casey is enjoying that. Her favorite player, of course, Jack Wilson, number 3 for the Phantoms. Ice cut continues here in Lakewood, the Winterhurst Ice Arena. And we will step aside for one more timeout when we come back. Third period action here. From Lakewood, you are listening to Canton Akron Jets Hockey here on Western Reserve Radio for the iMedia One Network.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier. Then make sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
Watch this. Let's face it. What a time to be making a hockey show.
Nice. Just when I thought last year couldn't be topped.
Let them know what they're in for here.
Here we are.
I'm scared of you guys. I'm scared of you.
What keeps you motivated? I think winning. I don't really know any different.
Lena's Pierogi House is your home for the area's best variety of pierogies. Daily specials include the Polish platter, the Hungarian platter, stuffed cabbage, and halushki. Having a last-minute get-together? Lena's has you covered with a wide variety of frozen take-home pierogies and dumplings. Go to Facebook at Lena's Pierogi House to see the weekly lineup of available flavors for dine-in or carry-out. Catch the best at Lena's Monday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 20 North Main Street in Hubbard, or call 234-254-8532.
Discount Power Sports LLC is continuing to grow. They offer ATVs, dirt bikes, go-karts, electric bicycles, while offering off-road power sport repair services. Located at 758 North Main Street in Hubbard, right next to the newly renovated Village Tavern. Discount Power Sports LLC also offers financing and accepts all major credit cards. Discount Power Sports LLC, find them online at discountpowersports.biz. Discount Power Sports LLC, where value meets adventure.
Are you tired of switching apps just to catch your favorite shows and live events? Say hello to the iMedia One Network app, your one-stop destination for streaming and everything that matters. From national sports to exclusive local content, Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast are now all in one place, anytime, anywhere. Download the free iMedia One Network app on iOS and Android and unlock the future of sports audio in the palm of your hand. The iMedia One Network, your sports app in the Valley.
Best source for everything hockey is here. The NHL app is your place to get every highlight from every game.
McDavid to the net. Score!
Off the ice player content you won't find anywhere else.
You guys have a helmet I could throw on for this?
The most NHL edge stats and advanced analytics and ways to catch up on the game how you want, when you want. When it comes to following the NHL, don't settle for anything else. Hockey is better on the NHL app.
Are you ready to join the legacy? This is your chance to become part of something special with the Youngstown Patricians. Honoring the proud football tradition of the Valley, we're on the lookout for talented post-high school athletes who want to make their mark on the field. Whether you're a seasoned high school athlete, college, or former professional player, develop your skills and become part of a team that values hard work, dedication, and community spirit. Don't wait. Begin your path to the gridiron by visiting youngstownpat.com or contacting us on Facebook at the Youngstown Patricians. Be bold, be legendary, join the Youngstown Patricians today. Village Tavern's been a beloved local landmark in Hubbard, Ohio for nearly a century, and now it's better than ever. Recently renovated and still serving up the same warm hospitality, the Village Tavern is your go-to spot for great food, cold drinks, and a laid-back atmosphere. Whether you're stopping in for dinner, catching up with friends, or just looking to relax, you'll enjoy a full menu of American favorites, rotating drink specials, and friendly service that makes every visit memorable. Be sure to visit the Village Tavern at 746 North Main Street in Hubbard, right next to Repair That Glass. To learn more, go to villagetavern3.com.
Think back to the beginning. That first game. That first jersey. That first moment when you knew you'd found your place. What you wear today started with a feeling. A feeling that changed everything. NHL Shop, a Fanatics experience.
Are you ready to hit the gridiron and make your mark? The Cleveland Cobras are recruiting players and coaches for the upcoming Premier Amateur Football League season. We're looking for passion, grit, and the relentless drive to win. Whether you're a seasoned vet or hungry rookie, your shot starts now. Join a brotherhood, build a legacy, strike with the Cobras. Follow us on Facebook at Cleveland Cobras Football, or for league information, visit PAFLfootball.com to get started today. Team Pride Cobras.
Youngstown, Warren, and Salem Sports Talk is on the iMedia One Network, Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast.
Back here at Winterhurst in Lakewood, Ohio, as we get ready for third period action. Canton Akron Jets with a 2-1 lead going into the break. However, they will start this third period off. Down a man. 1:31 left on the Team Ohio power play. Tommy Stewart in the left net to our left now. Connor Mold to our right for the Canton Akron Jets. Black, LaChance, Craven, and Pryor, the penalty kill unit for CAK. Old so far stopping 23 out of 24. Stewart stopping 19 out of 21. LaChance taking the face off at center for CAK. He'll take this one against Grayson Metzger. Black going to win this one. Take it deep into the Jets' offensive zone. He'll tie it up in the lower left corner. Puck going to come loose after some contact. And Team Ohio now back through center, working left to right. Craven tried to clear it, fanned on the shot, and it's going to go back there. Craven going to take a second shot this time. He'll get it out to center. Braden LaChance with an opportunity. Working one-on-one against Stewart. Backhand. Scores! Braden LaChance with a short-handed goal. 1:03 left in the power play for Team Ohio. Puts the Canton Akron Jets up 3-1. Raven going to get the assist on that one. 1:03 remaining on the man advantage for Team Ohio. Will drop it at center. Craven, Black, LaChance, and Pryor to remain on the ice. Just a little over 3 minutes left at the Cavelli Center. The Phantoms lead the Des Moines Buccaneers 4-3. We'll keep you up to date there as Black going to send this one off the far board. Team Ohio with possession now at center, back in their own defensive zone, trying to work it around LaChance. Back out to the near board. Nolan Gahn with the puck, under pressure from Black. Goes down to his knee. Black's tying it up, and will have this now down, moving to the upper right corner as Jack Pryor is there. He'll work against two black jerseys. Craven trying to get there. LaChance will get there. First puck still loose. And Ike Mueller trying to feed it out to center. Trying to get a sharp angle shot. And he'll be knocked off the puck by Black. And it'll be cleared down to the other end of the ice, right to left. 20 seconds left on the Team Ohio power play. Jets with a 3-1 lead. Team Ohio through center. From the top of the slot, trying to take the shot. Going to go off the boot of Jack Pryor. Clear it out. Sebastian Dabb chasing it down the near board. Team Ohio, though, going to recover it at center. Back into the zone. Takes a shot. Again, off the boot of Jack Barbieri. From the far side. Gone. Sending it back out to the blue line. And Barbieri with it. Barbieri with some speed through center, trying to gather his feet up. He'll work from the left of Stewart. Couldn't get it all the way in there as McCarthy will knock him off the path. Back out to the blue line. Dabb taking the shot. Hit the chest by Stewart. Stewart going to keep it in play. It's going to head to the near board. We're going to clear that penalty. 13:08 left here, third period. We are back to 5-on-5. Jets with a 3-1 lead. Team Ohio through center now. 2-on-2 into the zone for Team Ohio. Taking a shot. Blocker side saved by Mold. And recovered by Jack Barbieri. Barbieri to the near side. We'll backhand this one to Dabb off the backboard, but Team Ohio will get there first. That'll be Tanner Duffy. Duffy taking it around the net of Stewart, back out to the blue line. And Team Ohio through center. Max Marlowe stepping in. He'll take the path away. Barbieri pushing it forward to Mason Doris. Puck loose. Ethan Bell now from the far side. Working to the inside. He'll have the puck knocked off the stick, and Team Ohio will try to get back the other way. Nicely poking the puck loose at center. Sends it out to Bell. Bell with a shot. Going to go over the right shoulder of Tommy Stewart. To the far left corner now. Team Ohio desperately trying to get this out of their own defensive zone. We'll send it to the far side to Duffy. Duffy working from the far board. Gets it out through center. Max Morrow, they're going to gather this up for CAK. To the near board. Trying to get out to Tyler Benson. Too much on it. And Team Ohio will have it. However, Max Morrow casually pushing this one out. The shot will be taken by Team Ohio, but a glove save pushed away by Mold. And back out to center. Jack Jadlos now from behind the net, sending it around the kick plate. Who gets this one out to Cooper McCarthy. McCarthy, the senior for Team Ohio, sending this one down, and it'll be Barbieri that will return it into the lower left corner. Send it across the ice. Canton Akron battling with it. Black to the right of Stewart, had the puck. Team Ohio going to steal this one. Turnover at center, into the zone now, to the left of Mold. A shot by Epic, and no rebound shot, as the Canton Akron defense will take everything away. Tyler Benson now had an opportunity at it. He'll have to race McCarthy down into the Jets offensive zone, into the slot, try to feed it to Black, and Weaver backing him up, tried to take the shot, redirected in the upper left corner. Canton Akron redirecting this down into the Team Ohio zone. Weaver trying to keep it in the lower right corner to the left of Mold. Mold going to sweep it away. 10:56 remaining here in the game. Metzger trying to work from around the board. Deacon Johnson going to be called for checking from behind. And the officials will send Deacon Johnson to the box. Johnson, the senior out of Wadsworth High School, will head to the sin bin for 2 minutes. 10:50 remaining here in the game. Jets with a 3-1 lead, but they now are on their third penalty kill. All right. So Ike Mueller from behind the net of Mold. As Team Ohio trying to work in it last time. Team Ohio gave up a shorthanded goal. Puck loose here is Max Morrow. Lucas Black going to steal this one. Gets into the zone. He'll have LaChance with him. LaChance working to the inside and takes a shot. And it's going to go off the chest of Stewart. Back around the net. Canton Akron on the offense here on this penalty kill. Jack Pryor now drifting back into his defensive zone. Going one-on-one with Ike Mueller. Ike Mueller knocked off the puck by Black. He'll get back to it. Puck loose to the right of Mold. Redirected into the upper right corner. Gunn taking a shot now as Gunn will chase it back into the upper right corner. Team Ohio from the far side. Weaver in there to help Mold. Mold taking a shot. He'll take a stick to the face. Puck will go up into the ceiling. And the clock will stop with 10 minutes left here in the third period. 1:10 left on the Team Ohio power play. Jets with the 3-1 lead though. Craven, Pryor, Stagmeyer, and Dan Siff. 4 new bodies out for Canton Akron. Draw to the right of Mold. Stagmeyer trying to clear this one out. Siff will send it all the way down ice to Tommy Stewart. Stewart going to set it up for Cole McCarthy down in the Team Ohio defensive zone. He'll try to work out the center. From the near boards. It'll be knocked off the stick by Stagmeyer. Drago trying to get to it. Craven going to take the angle away from him. Puck still loose to the far side. Metzger going to pick it up. Jack Pryor, they're going to force him back to the far side. From the blue line, Team Ohio setting it D to D, the top of the circle. Across the blue line. Got it to Epic. Craven going to clear it. Stagmeyer going to send this one down ice into the Team Ohio defensive zone. As Cole McCarthy will try to get to it. Sip putting on some pressure. And Team Ohio with another effort to get through here. Craven now going to send it all the way back down to the other end with 20 seconds left on the Team Ohio power play. Home team now coming through center, working down the near side. Craven one-on-one with Drago. Drago's going to drop past this to Metzger. Metzger couldn't handle it, but he'll be backed up by Cole McCarthy. Now working to the right of Mold. Puck loose, swept away by Craven, and Benson now into the zone. He's one-on-one, trying to work past Galvin into the inside, tried to backhand it, and Stewart's going to stop this one, but that's going to clear the penalty for CAK. And we're back to 5-on-5. 8:36 remaining here, third period. Jets with a 3-1 lead. A 1-2 matchup as Team Ohio ranked number 1 with my hockey rankings. And we'll get an icing call coming up against Team Ohio. We'll flip this one back to the Jets offensive zone with 8:23 remaining in the game. Jets trailing just behind them in the rankings. They're number 2. Canton Akron moving up from number 3. They leapfrog Miami Junior Redhawks. Sif will take the face to the left of Stewart. Face off left of Stewart. Puck out to the lower right of Stewart. Contact down there. Puck still bouncing around. CAK feeding into the zone to Doris. Doris couldn't get a shot off. Morrow couldn't keep it in the zone. He'll back in this one back into the Jets offensive zone down to the right of Stewart. Picked up by Tanner Duffy. Duffy trying to send it around the kick plate, but Mason Doris will keep it in the Jets offensive zone. He'll try to take a shot and he'll go off the boot of a Team Ohio player. Now through center, and an offside call coming up against Team Ohio. We'll have the face-off just outside of the Jets defensive zone. 7:54 remaining here, third period. Jets with a 3-1 lead. This one on the far dot. Near the blue line. Here, Team Ohio will win this one clean. Into the zone. Down the near board. Takes a shot. Stick save. Swept in and corralled by Connor Mold. 7:47 remaining here in the game. Jets with a 2-goal lead. Last we heard in Youngstown, the Phantoms had a 4-3 lead with just under 3 minutes to play. You can get an update there from the Cavelli Center. Cooper and McCarthy trying to take a shot. And a glove save. Gray came in, was looking for a rebound shot. But Houdini snagged that one out of the air. I don't even think McCarthy saw it go anywhere. The in-house felon thief for Canton Akron snags another one as Team Ohio now setting this one down behind the goal line behind Mold. Mold coming out to play. He'll set it up for Barbieri. Barbieri set this one around the kick plate out to center. Tried to get it to Tyler Benson. Overshot him. Well, a chance backing him up through center. Trying to work with 3 black jerseys. And gets it deep into the Jets zone. Takes a backhanded shot. Stopped by Stewart. And now Stagmeyer working to the left of Tommy Stewart. Team Ohio, though, with the turnover. Trying to send this through center. Working to the left side of Mold. Works to the inside. Ike Mueller tried to feed it into the slot. Couldn't connect on the pass. Max Morrow caused some chaos. Ike Mueller now has the puck and lost it to Benson. Benson taking it through center on the breadline. Takes a shot off the glove of Stewart. And there's no other white jerseys around, so Team Ohio will have a moment to reset. They'll get into the zone. Down in the lower right corner, right in front of us. Drago trying to feed it into the slot, but nobody there actually was looking for Metzger to the far side. Deacon Johnson, though, ready to clear this one out of the zone. Trying to gather his feet up, lost his balance. And Cooper McCarthy trying to clear it out of the zone. Dab with the backhand will get this deep in the Jets offensive zone. Now to the left side. Team Ohio returning the favor. Weaver with the puck. Gliding back out to center. Take the took a shot, went wide left of the cage, took that one from mid-ice. And Team Ohio had an opportunity at Weaver, though. Trying to send it to the far side. It'll go off the boot of Balestrino. And out to Dab. Dab working to the inside. Through 2 black jerseys. He'll go down. No call. And the puck still loose. Team Ohio now with possession. Through center, coming back left to right. From the right side of Mold. Takes a shot. Pad save by Connor Mold. Puck to the far side now. He'll get the assist from Balestrino. Dab quickly taking the shot over the net. No rebound shot here. Well, 5:42 left in the game. Senior night here for Team Ohio. The Jets with a 3-1 lead. Nicely working in the zone through 2 black jerseys. Feed this one to Dars. Dars tried to take a shot. It'll go off the boot of a Team Ohio player, and they will work left to right back into the zone. From the top of the slot. Swept away by Dan Sif. Sif down the far side into the Jet zone, taking his time. Has nicely in the zone. Tried to spin around a defender, and he'll lose the puck. Team Ohio will come back through. Craven, though, going to sweep in, set it up for Sif again. He'll get a second opportunity. Sif taking the shot, wide right. Around the net of Tommy Stewart, back out to the blue line. Nicely will keep it in temporarily. It'll head out to the blue line. Craven, though, from his own blue line, will send it back down, palm down by Team Ohio. 2-on-1 developing for Team Ohio, trying to work to the inside, and it's going to be put in the net. by Salima. Colton Salima gets the goal and cuts the Canton Akron lead to 3-2. 4:48 remaining here in the game. Colton Salima finds the back of the net for for Team Ohio. Canton Akron 3, Team Ohio 2. Face off at center will be Braden LaChance taking it for Canton Akron. Black trying to work to the inside. He'll have it swept away by Josh Gray. Braden LaChance though stepping back in, sends it up for Black. Tyler Benson there, takes a shot wide left. Puck will ricochet off the back of the net. We'll get a whistle. And we'll have the face-off to the right of Tommy Stewart. 4:34 remaining in the game. Canton Akron 3, Team Ohio 2. Face-off here. We'll get a quick whistle. And we'll try this one again with Braden LaChance. We'll take the face-off to the right of Tommy Stewart. Face-off. One by Canton Akron. Black trying to work to the right of Stewart. He'll back this one out to the blue line. Out to Pryor. Pryor trying to feed it down. Team Ohio going to clear it off the board. And from the top of the slot, takes a shot wide left of the cage. Team Ohio with an opportunity there. Puck loose there now. Tyler Benson setting it up for Braden LaChance. Down the near board. Into the zone. Trying to work past McCarthy. Couldn't work through the defense. Goes down. Puck still loose at center. Canton Akron will pick it up. Chabot trying to bank it off the board. Couldn't get all of it. And it'll sail down to the right of Connor Molt. Set up behind the net for Jack Pryor. Pryor, the senior out of Glen Oak High School. Puck will head down towards Stewart. He'll redirect it on the near board. Team Ohio back in the CAK zone, but Jack Barbieri easily going to take away the lane from Epic. It'll end up on the near board. Chabot trying to spin around to set it up for CAK. He'll get it back out to center. Morrow. Tried to send it out, couldn't get all of it, but Wyatt Dilley will help him out and send this one back out. Morrow trying to get to it. Team Ohio, they'll keep it in the zone. Now pick up by Dab. Dab with some speed, one-on-one with Stewart. Working in front of his front, takes a shot, stopped by Tommy Stewart. However, Dab going to maintain possession, tried to get it out to center, and picked up by Team Ohio. Canton Akron gets to the puck first. Barbieri backhanding it back out to center. Ethan Bell working from the near board in front of the Jets bench. Now down past Team Ohio. Takes a shot, blocker side saved by Tommy Stewart. Near side, Dan Siff trying to get to it. He'll keep it in the zone. Try to drop it down deep, but it'll go off a Team Ohio stick and back out to center. Morrow. We'll send it back up out to Ethan Bell. Bell couldn't get to it fast enough. However, nicely coming off the bench. He'll be able to carry this one down into the zone and down behind the red line. From the far left corner, Bell with some contact. Nicely with a half-hearted shot. Couldn't get all of it covered by Tommy. by Tommy Stewart. And the clock will stop with 2:31 remaining. End of third period. Canton Akron with a 3-2 lead. Team Ohio trying to tie up the series as they dropped the first game with Canton Akron by a score of 5-1. That down in Columbus back in early December. Black to take the face off to the left of Stewart for Canton Akron. And sent out to center. Gage Weaver going to backhand this one. Returned by Team Ohio down behind the goal line behind Connor Mold. Weaver sending it across ice. Gets it out to Lucas Black. It'll jump over stick. And Team Ohio will get the turnover. McCarthy from behind the net, sending it to the far left corner. Team Ohio trying to work it out to center. They'll get it out. Braden LaChance, though, intercepting it, and it's going to be on the stick of Lucas Black. Black working from the right side of Stewart. Try to feed somebody in the slot. Nobody there but black jerseys, though. Team Ohio now into the Jets' offensive zone. Take a shot going wide left over the shoulder of Connor Mold. Cantini trying to feed it into the slot on the top of the slot, but Stagmeyer there was trying to feed it to Ruff. Ruff couldn't get turned around as Braden LaChance, now the captain, into the zone. Takes a shot, going to go off of Cooper McCarthy up into the glass, and it'll remain in play here. Tyler Benson going to get to it for CAK. Actually going to be poked out by Team Ohio now. Team Ohio into the zone. Balestrino there, working to the right of Mold. Puck loose, swept away by Connor Mold. Now sent across his face to the far side. Salima's going to take a bump. He'll go down. And we're going to get a whistle here. Are we getting a penalty? No. Okay. Official looks somewhat animated for a moment, but it's all about the show, folks. 1:12 left in the game. Canton Akron 3, Team Ohio 2. Team Ohio is going to take their timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. You are listening to Canton Akron Jets Hockey here on Western Reserve Radio, part of the iMedia One network.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier that makes sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
Are you tired of switching apps just to catch your favorite shows and live events? Say hello to the iMedia One Network app, your one-stop destination for streaming and everything that matters. From national sports to exclusive local content, Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast are now all in one place, anytime, anywhere. Download the free iMedia One Network app on iOS and Android and unlock the future of sports audio in the palm of your hand. The iMedia One Network, your sports app in the Valley.
Someone's got to set the tone out there, boys. Someone's got to set it.
The station that sets the tone for Youngstown Phantoms hockey is Western Reserve Radio. WRDB, The Scourge.
You're listening to Canton Akron Jets Hockey on the iMedia One Sports Network.
1:12 left here, third period. Jets with a 3-2 lead. We'll have a face-off to the right of Connor Mold in the Jets' defensive zone. Lucas Black for the draw. Shot from the circle, stopped by Mold. Ziff trying to work it out of the corner. Stewart still in net here with 1:03 left, and we'll get a whistle. And we got a penalty coming up. There's a collision. Okay, no penalty, just a hand pass. The official, again, I like this official, very animated, but no Wes McCauley here. However, the face-off to come out just outside the Jets' defensive zone. Braden LaChance on the ice. Craven and Pryor defensively. Puck sent down the ice. Slowed down by Gahn. Gahn sending it to the near side. Team Ohio trying to work it into the zone, and we're going to get it offside against the orange and black. Under a minute to play here. Third period. Jets 3, Team Ohio 2. Tommy Stewart still in net for Team Ohio. Benson, LaChance, Black, Craven, Pryor. The 5 Jets on the ice. Puck loose, and McCarthy will try to pick it up in his own defensive zone, send it down through center. And Team Ohio having some difficulty getting out. Craven sending this one up into the ceiling off of the stick of Gavin Drago. And we'll have the draw in the Jets' defensive zone to the left of the CAK netminder. 41.5 seconds left here, third period. 3-2 is your score in our 2-1 matchup. Again, Benson, Craven, Pryor, Black, and LaChance. He'll take the face-off against Salima. Pryor reaching in. Benson coming in, putting a shot on Drago. We get the whistle, and they're going to say checking coming up against Tyler Benson. And I didn't think there was a problem with any of that. Clean contact, but the official from the far side called that. The official on the near side let it go. Team Ohio might quite possibly go to a 6-on-4 here as Stewart has now headed to the bench. Empty net for Team Ohio. Pryor, Craven, Black, LaChance. They'll be the penalty kill unit for Canton Akron. Mold in net. Face off to the left of Connor Mold. A chance to take the face off. He'll take this one against Salima. A chance clearing it out to center. And it's going to be Cole McCarthy from his own defensive zone. Drifting all the way back. Sends it to the near side. Team Ohio getting into the zone. Pryor there. He'll take the path away. He and LaChance to the far side now. Gone. Sending it back out to the blue line. Takes a shot. Redirected. And it'll be puck out of play here with 15.9 seconds left. Now Coach Houston is calling for the puck to be dropped outside the zone, or outside their defensive zone, and it's going to be pushed out to center by Braden LaChance. LaChance, beautiful off the face-off. McCarthy chasing it down. Black there. Black tying it up in the corner. 7 seconds left. 6 on 4. And 3, 2, and 1. And the Jets knock off Team Ohio by a score of 3-2. They fight for the 6 on 4 in the final seconds. And the Jets take their second matchup with Team Ohio. These two teams will meet again on January 24th at the Center Ice Sports Complex. It'll be Canton Akron senior night. As the number 2 team gets the win over the number 1 team tonight here in Lakewood. We'll step aside for a timeout. We come back. We'll get you some numbers and we'll wrap it up here. From Lakewood, you are listening to Canton Akron Jets Hockey here on Western Reserve Radio 2, part of the iMedia One network.
Let's face it, what a time to be making a hockey show.
Nice. Just when I thought last year couldn't be topped.
Let them know what they're in for here.
Here we are.
I'm scared of you guys. I'm scared of you.
What keeps you motivated?
I think winning. I don't really know any different.
Are you ready to hit the gridiron and make your mark? The Cleveland Cobras are recruiting players and coaches for the upcoming Premier Amateur Football League season. We're looking for passion, grit, and the relentless drive to win. Whether you're a seasoned vet or hungry rookie, your shot starts now. Join a brotherhood, build a legacy, strike with the Cobras. Follow us on Facebook at Cleveland Cobras Football, or for league information, visit PAFLfootball.com to get started today. Team Pride Cobras.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier. Then make sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
Are you tired of switching apps just to catch your favorite shows and live events? Say hello to the iMedia One Network app, your one-stop destination for streaming and everything that matters. From national sports to exclusive local content, Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast are now all in one place, anytime, anywhere. Download the free iMedia One Network app on iOS and Android and unlock the future of sports audio in the palm of your hand. The iMedia One Network, your sports app in the Valley.
To the stations that are always ahead of the game. Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast. Youngstown, Ohio.
You're listening to Canton Akron Jets Hockey on the iMedia One Sports Network.
Back here as we wrap it up from Lakewood, Ohio. Jets with a 3-2 win over Team Ohio. Jets survive a 6-on-4 there at the very end. Knock off the number 1 ranked Team Ohio. Scoring went like this. It would be the home team getting on the score sheet first. As it would be Nolan Gahn finding the back of the net to give the home team a 1-0 lead. And then in the second period, it would be Ollie Stagmeyer with 14:23 left in the second frame, tying this one up at 1. At the end of the second with 1:45 left, for Schmold would bury one to give the Jets a 2-1 lead. 10 seconds later, he would have thrown a little distraction down here, but Thor Chavolt would have a second goal just about 10 seconds later. They would wave that one off. However, the Jets would remain in the lead with a 2-1 lead. Third period action with 14:32 left. Braden LaChance gets the shorthanded goal, the assist, I believe, going to Will Craven. Gives Canton Akron a 3-1 lead, and then with 4:48 left in the third period, it was Colton Salima finding the back of the net to cut the Canton Akron lead to 3-2. With just 37 seconds left in the game, Tyler Benson would head to the box for checking, and Team Ohio would go to a 6-on-4 as they would send Tommy Stewart to the bench. However, Canton Akron would survive that. They would end up getting the 3-2 win over Team Ohio. Again, these two teams will meet on January 24th at the Center Ice Sports Complex in Jackson Township. Also, in Youngstown, the Youngstown Phantoms, they get the 4-3 win over the Des Moines Buccaneers. They'll be back in action tomorrow night for Game 2 of the weekend. That'll be a 6:05 puck drop, 5:45 airtime here on Western Reserve Radio with the voice of the Phantoms, Matt Lipsack. And of course, if you want to see some great hockey action with the future stars of the National Hockey League, get your tickets, 330-747-PUCK, 747-7825. So for Caitlin Mold, I am Jim Craven. Thanks for joining us here on this Friday night for what was a very exciting U-18 hockey game here, Canton Akron Jets, with a 3-2 win over Team Ohio. Again, back in action next week as they will head to Columbus for a tournament. Stay tuned to all of our social media for times and availability. So from Lakewood, Ohio, here at the Winterhurst Ice Rink, we bid you a good night, and we will see you back here next week for more Canton Akron Jets hockey. Good night, everybody.
Youngstown, Warren, and Salem Sports Talk is on the iMedia One Network, Western Reserve Radio, Western Reserve Radio 2, and City View Sportscast.
Making that move with Semenyo might make a big difference. And I say that because City has struggled to score in a lot of their games. And if you're listening to me right now, you might say, what is this crazy guy talking about? How are they struggling to score? They have one of the best offenses in the league, yes, but that's because of Holland. They are the best. They are the best in the league, with Holland scoring pretty much all of their goals. They have scored 45 goals in this season, and Holland nearly has 20 of them. So Semenyo can be the winger that brings more goals and opens up a lot of space for City. Now, if you want my prediction, I do believe that at the end of the day, City's going to win this league. I think that Arsenal is going to find a way to fumble it again. That's my gut feeling. That's what my gut feeling is telling me, and I can't ignore it. Ultimately, I think that Arsenal is a better squad, but winning is about having the know-how. And City has done it in a spectacular fashion. I do believe that dropping points against Brighton at home is a bad sign for them, but they have some big competitors there. The World Cup is around the corner, and Haaland is going to be part of it, and he's going to stay hot. Semenyo, on the other hand,